What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I want to talk about the narcissist's two hidden agendas. Now, when we first meet the narcissist, of course, we're not thinking like what's the worst that can come out of a relationship with this person. We're probably not even thinking about a relationship to begin with. But we're so blindsided by the love bombing stage and how fast the narcissists try to make this move on us. They're so quick and so smooth with everything that it's like we just don't see none of the red signs of a toxic individual. And then of course it's early, so we don't really know them. We're just getting to know them. And that's why the narcissists come on so strong and try to put so much on you and require so much from you in the beginning. Now, some people, who can recognize their true character, they might still give them the benefit of the doubt and give them a chance. And they just feel like that they don't really have nothing to lose. And then some may do it not knowing that they have a lot to lose just by giving them a little bit of chance. But for those of us who are just, who are really looking for love and we're targeted by these type of people, what we don't know is that the love bombing stage is never, will never, it's like we end up finding out the hard way. We're in for a long ride with these people once we go ahead on and accept the dream that they're trying to sell us. And so it's like when you decide to give the narcissist a chance, we never know that they had these two hidden agendas. And those two hidden agendas consist of to control and to destroy. And that's it. There's no in between. They never had any intentions on having a long, lasting, loving, healthy relationship with you or friendship. All narcissists are the same. They have two hidden agendas, and that is to control and to destroy. And in between, you're going to go through two things. You're going to go through the love bombing, the devaluing. And within that, there's going to be trauma bonding. You're going to end up realizing that, well, if you love me so much and, all this stuff that you showed me when we first met, I don't see this now. Like, how could you just turn into this monster all of a sudden? Like a narcissist click just like that. And they say things and they do things that it shocks you to the point where the only thing you have to hold on to is a little bit of hope that you're going to see this person that you met. And that's what kind of keeps you strung along. Because even after they show you the dark side of them, they come right back with the love bombing. They come right back and suck you back in. And then you just sweep all of that other stuff under the rug that they just did you. They just showed you another side of them that you shouldn't ignore. But a lot of times we do ignore it because we want to give them a second chance. We're hoping for the best. We're hoping that, well, maybe you were just having a moment. And it's like we want to give these people a chance because we look at it like, well, everybody's human. And, you just don't want to be so quick to judge them as this person that you just shouldn't deal with at all. Like, just cut it off cold turkey. And so that's what keeps us stuck into these type of relationships with these people. It's because we're so stuck on the love bombing and the ideal of what we want it to be like with them. But when we start to really feel what it is that they make us feel when they click and they start to, just become this person that we never seen before and this person that we don't recognize, we don't like it, and it don't make us feel good. That's when we just start to that's when you start to, you want them to recognize what they're doing and you want an apology. But what you're not understanding is that the narcissist will never admit to the thing. Well, not you, we. What we didn't understand is that how the narcissist will never admit to their wrongs. They don't think they do any wrong. They will never go back with you into the moment that you need them to, see that you were wrong. Like, what was that all about? Like, that just came out of nowhere and I'm confused, and it scared me. And I just don't want that to happen again. It's like they want to push that under the rug. They'll even go so far as to, when you're looking for an apology from them or an explanation, they will, flip the script and turn it on you and be like, well, first of all, they're going to make you feel like you're to blame for them becoming that way. And it's like that's that punishment that they slide on in. And it's like you don't feel like you've done nothing wrong, but at the same time, you'll do whatever you can to make it right so that you won't see that moment again with them. And that's what narcissists do during the time that, they just completely flip out and the mask comes off and you see the real them, even though you don't really know it's the real them. Because remember, This is when you're deep, you're just knee deep inside of the relationship and you're not really thinking about getting out of it. You don't even know that they are a narcissist. But back to the two hidden agendas. The narcissists have two hidden agendas, and that's to control and to destroy. And that moment when you decide that you're not going to take it anymore and you're learning to recognize the pattern with the abuse from this person, and you just like, I'm done with it, and you get out of the relationship, or you start to set certain boundaries, or you go no contact, or you even discard them. It's like that's when a narcissist will try to destroy you. See, they controlled you all that other time, that kept you. And the moment when it is completely over, when you serve them that final discard, is when you'll start to see how really, really cruel they can be and how dangerous they can be. These people are evil thinkers, and they will do anything to teach you a lesson, to get your attention, then teach you a lesson. And within that lesson is the punishment. And within that punishment depends on how strong you stand within it, how much you can take, and how well you can beat them at their own game, whatever. That's when they go in to destroy you. So that's a narcissist's two main goals, is to control and to destroy. I've been there. I'm still going through it. It's just like, that's just something that it's in all of them. That's how you know that it's an evil spirit. You're dealing with a demon. You're dealing with evil when you're dealing with a narcissist. All of them operate the same way. Just different human forms, but they all operate the same way. And it'll never change. You have to make that call. You have to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want? Is this what I want to continue to go through? And that's when you start to, that's when the question comes up, like, do I love myself? Because if I love myself, I would understand that I deserve more. I deserve better, and I do not deserve to be treated this way. I haven't done anything to constantly face the punishments that I've been going through and the abuse. That's what you'll start to feel after you have went through, I don't know why I'm not focusing, after you went through the trauma bonding. But the trauma bonding is a whole nother thing, because, it's like you do recognize what's going on, and you know that it's not normal. You don't like how it makes you feel, but you also see that it's not changing. It's just an ongoing cycle of abuse, just repeated patterns of abuse at the hands of the narcissist. And the trauma bonding also consists of, you're not in love with the narcissist. This is not love. You're going to recognize that this is not love. You're going to also know what love is by talking to outside people. And you know what love is by what you see from other people's relationships. Like, you're going to know what true love is. Because if you're constantly complaining to someone about these same problems that you're having with someone in your relationship, and it's not changing, that's when you have to start to question yourself and check yourself. Like, is it me or is it them? And not saying that the narcissist shouldn't be held accountable, like not saying that they are not at fault. Of course they are at fault. It's abuse, and no one deserves to treat you that way. But it comes a time where you have to start to say, well, do I even love myself? Because if I love myself, I will not tolerate this. And that's when you will start to learn how to love yourself slowly. Sometimes we have to even learn how to love ourselves. We have to take slow steps at getting to know ourselves first in order to even love ourselves. And realizing that no one has the right to treat you that way. No one has control over another human being. So why am I letting something like this control me? Especially something that, it doesn't benefit me at all. It only hurts me. I'm always hurting. I'm never happy. I'm always confused. I'm always being punished for something that I didn't do. And it's like you don't love them. You're in love with the ideal of what it could be. You're in love with that moment that they promised you, this person that you seen, the one that you met when you first met the narcissist. That's the only thing that you're in love with. You're really just in love with the ideal. It's just an idealization of what you want to have. But I guarantee you it will never happen with a narcissist. So you have to get to know yourself so you can love yourself and move forward with a healthy and happy life. And I really wish the best for anybody who's going through all this and, and has gotten past the bad part, and now recognize what happened. And so now you can go forward with, just doing what you need to do to be happy with yourself. and to love to learn to love yourself. So that's all I want to talk about in this video. Leave your comments down below. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon.